25 program. And this is a team that's just been knocking on the door of Omaha for a while now. Just keep waiting for that team that's going to break it down. Maybe this will be the one. Bristol Carter to lead things off. It'll be the 8-9 one-hitters due up for East Carolina here in the third. Carter hitting an even 300. Shoots that one down the line. It's fair. Right over the top of the third base bag. Rabin goes into the corner to dig it out. And Bristol Carter's on second base with the leadoff double. His second double of the season. Another look as that one just did hang in there. And you saw Lindy Hall, your third base umpire, with some fancy footwork to get out of the way of that one. So best opportunity so far on the afternoon for ECU. They show bunt here. They get one down right back to the mound. Flames will take the short, although Hertzler almost threw that one into the ground. In fact, he had to kind of short hop it over there. Not quite sure he had a handle on that, but Joey Barini does the job, moves Carter over to third base.
In the scorebook, that is an out. Yeah, it's a 1-3 put out. So we good job by ECU getting the ball in play and moving that runner over. As we mentioned at the beginning of the game, that's going to be one of their keys today.
So Liberty going to bring the infield in. When you're facing an arm like Savage, you feel like every run is important, and this one's going to get home as Riley Johnson skies it deep enough to center field. Carter tags at third, and he comes on down for the first run of this ball game. Get him on, get him over, get him in. Fundamental baseball puts ECU on top.
Yep, and it's meticulous, right? Like you said, it's get him on, and we move him over with the bunt, and we didn't get a runner on first, but just a sacrifice fly was all they needed to get that run across, and it's not doing too much.
And you have to think, again, when you have your ace on the hill, you kind of go into a game thinking we may not need more than a couple of runs with as good as Savage has been this season. So Hertzler back to work with 2 away, facing Carter Cunningham. Cunningham lined out to first base his first time up. Breaking ball misses down and in. Cunningham, 11-game hitting streak entering the night. He leads the AAC in batting average, slugging percentage, hits, RBIs, and total bases. Other than that, he hasn't given you much, but he has been off to a torrid start. Goes inside out there and beats the shift. So the 11-game hitting streak becomes 12 as he keeps his hands inside that one and just pushes it the other way.
And a lot of these hitters, you can see it, they're taking like a half a step closer to the plate, and they're almost on top of the plate right now. And those misses that are middle away, those are right down the middle if you're closer to the plate, which are much easier to take it to the opposite side. And that's just executing, hitting into the shift. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, Liberty expected him to pull the baseball, so 2-out knock now for ECU. Jacob Starling comes up, and you know, people always remember every time the shift doesn't work, right? Those are the ones that stand out. Oh, if you had just been playing straight up, it would have been right to him. We don't talk enough about when they actually do hit into the shift, I feel like.
Exactly, and then the old saying, hindsight's 20/20. Right. I mean, it applies perfectly. Numbers don't lie, though.
It's true. I mean, there's a lot of data backing up those decisions made down there in those dugouts. This one popped up, back fouling out of play. Jacob Starling walked his first time up, back in the first. And went around. So 1-2 the count. Take another look. And good call.
Yep, clear as day.
1-2 offering coming from Hertzler. Slow breaking ball. That one rolled through the right side. So a little 2-out success for the ECU offense here. Is back-to-back singles from Cunningham and Starling. And, you know, they played small ball to get that one run, but they may not be satisfied with just one here in the third.
Yep, and you got to think if you're Cole Hertzler here, that's a great pitch to be throwing, but we really need to see that on the outer half or in the dirt, right? Because then it gives us a chance to change eye levels with that fastball. It is a good pitch. I have to think that he's kicking himself in that one.
So now a couple of runners out there for Jenkins Coward. Big swing, no contact on the off-speed pitch. 0-1 the count. Jenkins Coward, a strikeout victim, back in the first. Hertzler gonna have to work himself out of a little jam here. That one misses in. If you're a pitcher, it has to be frustrating when you feel like neither of those balls were just stung, both kind of going the other way. You feel like, well, I'm making pretty good pitches. They're just finding a way to get me.
Exactly, and that's the mentality part, is just staying in it.
Chopped foul, 1-2 now.
I hate to be cliche, but you know, that's just baseball. It's
right.
Just anything can happen between those two lines. Anything.
1-2 pitch on the way from Hertzler. They will appeal and say no. Jenkins Coward did not go around. Now, if you're a Flames fan, you may have seen in that Coastal Carolina series on a check swing, Scott Jackson turned himself into a viral video as he got after an umpire on what was clearly bad call that went against the Flames. Ended up kind of spiraling that game out of control. Jackson eventually ejected. And he said, listen, I'm gonna battle for my guys, and if I feel like we're getting the wrong end of it, I'm gonna make sure the umpire knows, and he certainly did on that night. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Big one there from Cole Hertzler as ECU strands a couple of runners. But not before they put the first run across. Bristol Carter's leadoff double ends up coming around to score. And the Pirates lead the Flames 1-0 as we head